Are you looking for a field monitor that is light, compact, does the job, and will not break the bank? Maybe this device is for you. Hello guys, this is Jeremiah from J Drama Media. Together we learn, together we grow the social media life. I make vlogs, short films, podcasts, and product reviews in this channel. So remember to hit the subscribe button if you like what you will see. And today we are going to take a look at this device over here, and this is the EsDDi F5 4K video monitor. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So the EsDDi F5 is a 5-inch monitor with 1920 by 1080 display output and can take up to 4K input. It has an IPS panel with a viewing angle up to 160 degrees. It also has a brightness level of 480 nits, which is perfect for indoor use. This device can be powered with both Sony's NP-F or Canon's E6 batteries, and it also has a jack to power it via 12 volts wall adapter or DC input. And for the other ports, it has HDMI in and HDMI out up to 4K 30 frames per second. And speaking of power, this device also has DC output over here at the bottom that can power 8.4 volts, which means you can power accessories with similar power inputs and as well as your camera using a dummy battery. An audio jack can be found over here for audio monitoring and a USB upgrade port for future firmware updates. By the look and feel of this device, you may have already noticed that it is somehow similar to the FeelWorld F5 because by the build and menus, they look exactly the same. The only difference is the branding over here. So FeelWorld says FeelWorld, EsDDi says EsDDi. And after a quick search, I found out that EsDDi is the UK branding of FeelWorld. To further along, you will see 8 different buttons to toggle the menu on top of the device, which will allow you to access the menus, custom functions, and all the video assist features. And this is the part where it gets really interesting, because this device, same as FeelWorld, is packed with video assist features you would normally get from the more expensive brands. Right off the bat, this device has histogram, audio meters, focus peaking, anamorphic, false colors, image flip, aspect ratios, and a whole bunch more. And to be honest, I am really impressed with all the video assist features that this little guy have, considering its low price. And this is what it looked like when you mount it on top of the camera. So I am using my Sony a6300, and they have also included an L bracket, which is really nice. And over here you can see there's a hot shoe where you can mount your light source or a microphone. However, if you wish to use the monitor in a different orientation, you have the option to relocate this little metal bracket over here down in the middle bottom of the screen in case you wanted to attach this in a standard friction arm or on a Gorilla tripod. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the many more accessories included inside the box. So on top of the amazing features that you're already getting, you are also going to get the following: 2 sets of HDMI cables, a mini to full HDMI, and a micro to full HDMI, depending on your device. So as a Sony APS-C user, I'm gonna be using the micro to full HDMI. Comparable from the other more expensive field monitors, as mentioned, the EsDDi F5 only has 480 nits, which is bright enough if you are filming indoors. But if you are going to use this outdoors, they have actually included this hood over here, where you can latch on top of the camera for better visibility. But wait, there's more. And surprisingly, the EsDDi F5 comes with a battery. You will get an NPF 550 battery that can hold 2200 milliamp and a charger, meaning you can go ahead and use the device right away with no extra cost, unlike the other brands. And as far as I know, the Fieldworld standard version of F5, the battery is not included, so you better get the SD version. You can connect and disconnect the battery by pressing the push button on the back. In a real life use, the battery lasted for about an hour and a half to 2 hours in medium brightness. And of course, they have included the USB cables for charging and firmware updates. And further along, I would like to point out that this monitor is not touchscreen capable, unlike the other brands. To some, having a touchscreen feature is an advantage, as they are able to toggle the menus and features with ease and speed. However, for the ways that I will use this device, it doesn't really affect me. And besides, my hands get sweaty sometimes. I wouldn't want to see a screen full of my fingerprints, you know? So I guess it's really gonna be up to your preference. While attached to the bracket, you will be able to rotate the screen 180 degrees. And it is apparent that this device does not have a gyroscope in it. Meaning, as you flip the screen around like this, if you want to do a selfie mode, or especially when you're, filming yourself while mounted on the camera, the screen and menus will remain to its original orientation. As a workaround, there is a feature in the menu that lets you flip the screen and video assist orientation. You can actually assign one of the feature button as a shortcut if you want to flip the screen. And there you go. The EsDDi F5 not having a gyroscope is really not a big deal as well. However, it would have been nice if they have included the gyroscope. But to its price and amazing features, I think this is something I can look past that. As we carry on, along with the lacking features such as a touchscreen and gyroscope, is the build quality. All of its external components are made of plastic. However, it looks sturdy to me. Just be careful not to drop it. Treat it with care, same as how you treat your other camera gears. However, if small rig or UU rig, I think it's called UU rig, makes a cage compatible to Fieldworld F5 or EsDDi F5, I will definitely get one. So, final verdict time for the EsDDi F5 Field Monitor. Should you get it? So if you're like me who's new to YouTube or filmmaking in general, I think this is the best bang for the bank for us guys. I essentially bought this to make my video making process more efficient, especially if you're filming by yourself. For you to be able to clearly see yourself on a bigger screen and compose your shot is a game changer. I'm really excited to use this device once, quarantine is over, COVID, and everything goes back to normal. So the price of this device may vary depending on where you live. Then again, SD is the UK version of Fieldworld, and I'm gonna leave the link down in the description below so you can check out yourself. And no, it's not sponsored. This is not sponsored. I bought this device myself for my own use, but it would have been nice if someone would sponsor me. No, just kidding. And there you go guys, this is the quick review and unboxing of the of the EsDDi F5 Field Monitor. I hope you liked this video, and I hope I was able to help you decide whether should you get this monitor or something else. So once again, this is Jeremiah from J-Drama Media. Remember to like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments section on what you think about the EsDDi F5 field monitor. Stay home, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.